So to start with the wristwatch check, I'm wearing the DateJust 2. This one is actually our topic of discussion today. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 things that I love and 3 things that I hate about the Rolex DateJust 2. And just to give you a warning, these hates are very picky, obviously, because if I had things I really didn't like about the watch, I wouldn't own it in the first place. So the first love about this piece would be its versatility, and the bigger case size and just the overall design of the watch makes it suitable for many occasions. It doesn't have the fluted bezel, but at the same time it does have polishing, which makes it set for casual and dressy settings. And there's also the lack of crown guards, so I feel perfectly fine wearing this with an Oxford shirt or with a standard black t-shirt like this, because it goes well with everything, especially with that black deep dial and very bright white markers. And of course you can go wear this in the nighttime because the lume is very bright on this watch. So the size of the case, the dial, the markers, size, and the lugs are so fluid in design that nothing seems off. And the next thing I like about this watch would be the bracelet. It's just so comfortable in the way that they designed this oyster bracelet. There is a lot of attention to detail with the polished center links and the brushed sides. The oyster clasp is also very easy to function, yet it is very nicely designed with its very secure lock and easy removal. And the bracelet also has this extension link, which is very helpful, especially when it gets hot outside and my wrist expands. And the last thing that I like about this watch is that it is a no-nonsense piece, meaning that it is very flashy and it looks very expensive, but at the same time it is very sturdy and can take a beating. The 3136 movement is very reliable, very sturdy. It can, despite what it may look like, it isn't fragile at all. Of course, if you drop this from a 10-foot cliff, it is going to break, but bumping into the wall, the door hinges, you know, all the everyday activities, it will stand up perfectly to it. It is a certified Swiss chronometer. It has a high power reserve, power comb hairspring, Powerflex shock absorber, and the 904L stainless steel is resistant to more wear than the average stainless steel, which does help with this watch, especially because of the polishing on this piece. And also the simplicity of the watch, you know, just has a date, no crazy complication. It is everything that you would need in a watch: the time, the date. So if I really had to nitpick this watch for things that I don't like about it, the first thing would be its size. It has a very odd lug to lug width and a very odd diameter size. This one is a 21mm lug to lug width and it has a 41mm diameter. And being 21, it may not fit a lot of straps because conventionally there are a lot of 20, 22, and 18, not really so much 21. But that's not really an issue for me because I really rarely take this off of the bracelet. As for the 41mm, I personally like the size. I feel like it's a very nice balance, but there are people who say they should have stuck to a smaller size, but they do offer the DateJust in 36, so that kind of goes against that. The next thing would be, obviously, it will get scratches and smudges being very polished. The center links will undoubtedly show more wear than a stainless bracelet would, like my Submariner. And smudges will definitely be there, and if you don't like having smudges, you'll find yourself wiping this the whole day because it is a fingerprint monster. And the last thing, which is associated with a lot of Rolex pieces, is people can take you the wrong way and associate you with some sort of arrogance for wearing a Rolex. And that's just, you know, that's how they feel, that's their opinion, and that's perfectly fine. But just know that, you know, wearing a fancy Rolex will make people perceive you in a different way. They might treat you differently because you're wearing a nice expensive timepiece. And as ridiculous as it seems, people will or they might see you as trying to make a statement. And so that's about it. That's 3 things that I like and 3 things that I hate is kind of a hard word. Dislike. An overall fantastic piece. Obviously I wouldn't own this if I didn't like it. Let me know what you guys think about this piece. I'd love to hear it. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have anything, any comments or questions, please do leave it in the comment section below, or my email is always open for messages.